Hi, everybody. Welcome to another English class here on verbling.com. My name is Lisa, and I'm one of the English teachers here at Verbling. And in this hour, we're going to be having a listening class. We've been having a lot of people coming to the listening classes and wanting to improve their hearing, what you can hear. We've been using videos, so we are going to be watching another short video today. So if you can open up your YouTube app as you're coming in, that will be helpful. We're going to do that a little bit later. Excuse me. As people are coming in, I like to just say hi to everybody and make sure that your microphones are working and check in with you. So let me just start. Hi, Hamid.
Hi, Dima. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
Good. You missed the class yesterday where we read an article about scientists or inventors who stole their ideas from other inventors and scientists. And Einstein was one of them, even.
With my way, I should be my principal, my oven.
What do you mean?
I mean, of course, I can inspire the ideas from other scientists, but I should be unique and only myself.
Yeah, or at least, as the article was saying, was at least reference the people who you're talking about. So like with some inventors, they have taken ideas from other people and they don't give credit to those people where they got the ideas from, you know. So that was one of the things that the article was talking about. But it was Einstein, Galileo, Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Edison, a lot of famous people. Yeah.
And also there is a story that maybe you know from Khalifat Cordoba, from Spanish time. There is an Islamic foundation, and some of Spanish people buried the library. So there were maybe a series, a few volume of encyclopedias. And if we know this today's technology or scientific information, we owe to this Islamic foundation.
Oh, okay.
Because Islamic people were very forward in the scientific way after the death of Prophet Muhammad, especially Islamic science. The Enlightenment term is around 9th and 10th century.
Yes. Well, that's what the article was talking about. Is we learn certain things in our textbooks, but it's not always the truth about how it happened. So I think that happens a lot throughout the world, and even now, probably. Somebody mentioned yesterday that Steve Jobs stole some idea from somebody. I can't remember what it was, but.
And if you want to be a random scientist, or if you want to improve your status, I mean, to be easy professor, you can steal some people's articles, and you can put your names instead of their names.
That happens too.
Like this.
Yes, that happens too. Okay, guys, we're just kind of chatting a little bit as we come in. So let me say hi to hi, Lauda.
Hello.
Cute picture there.
Yes, it's a funny llama.
Yeah, funny llama, hairy llama.
Yeah.
Lauda, where are you from?
I'm from the north of Spain.
Oh, wonderful. What city?
Yes. Well, it's not famous, but I came from Pamplona.
Pamplona, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yes.
Well, I'm a little bit familiar with the area because I did live in Spain for a little while when I was younger. I was a foreign exchange student, and I lived in Vitoria, which is not too far.
No, not really. It's near here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, cool. Do you have snow? Did you guys get some snow?
Last week was snowing, and it was there was a cold front.
Right.
But this week it seems like it's warmer than the last week.
Okay. Yeah, I saw some pictures of Vitoria where they had a lot of snow. So yeah.
Yeah. We have a similar weather, but it's not as extreme as in Vitoria. It is warmer.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
Yes.
Monica, how's Italy?
Oh, everything's fine here. Thank you. I don't have snow.
No snow in Italy, huh?
No snow, not in my town. In other zone, yes, there are a lot of snow, but fortunately not here. I don't like snow very much.
You prefer no snow, yeah. I just was talking to one of my private students who just recently moved from Switzerland to California in the United States, and she lives very near the beach, and she has pretty much perfect weather, and it's nice and warm there right now, and she said she was done with the snow. She had enough snow in her life. So,
a big change from Switzerland to California.
To California, yeah. Big changes, yeah. Okay, hi Dima. How are you?
Hi Lisa, hi everyone.
Hello.
I'm fine, thank you. Everything's okay.
Good. Dima, where are you in that picture? Are you like on a vacation or something?
This is Turkey near to Istanbul. This is Bosphor.
Okay, cool. Nice. All right, Hamit's from Turkey.
Yeah, I
know. Okay, and Greg, how are you today?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
All right, I'm good, thanks. And Adrian, how are you?
Hey, Lisa. I'm fine.
All right, good. Okay, well, everybody, so we have another listening class. A lot of people have been wanting some, so I've been doing mostly listening, reading, and speaking classes lately. One writing class a little last week sometime. And so we're going to be continue doing these as long as people like them and want to do them. They're a little bit challenging. You know, I am choosing videos that are just kind of random videos from the internet, different topics, so you guys can be exposed to different vocabulary and different content, and hopefully these things work. Sometimes they're not working, and so the way it works, let me explain so everybody knows what we're doing. I got this short video from the BBC News. They have some pretty good little shorter, they also have some longer ones, but some shorter video clips. They're short news stories about all different topics. So they're pretty good to use for a class. And of course, sometimes we have the British accent and also the American accent. So this story has both. This story, let me give you a little background first. And hi, Paco, welcome. While I'm talking, you guys can open up your YouTube app, because that's what's necessary for everybody to be able to see and hear. The hearing is the most important, but the seeing helps you understand better. So the title is Cadbury Fans Stockpile Chocolate Ahead of, I forget what it says. Wait, let me do that. A block in the U.S. Okay, that's the whole title, a block in the U.S. So let's make sure we understand what that means first. So, Hamid, did you already watch the video?
Yes, I watched. Okay.
So does Cadbury ring a bell for anybody? Do people know that word Cadbury, what it is? Cadbury chocolate?
Okay. When I was in England...
Marvelous, yes.
Okay.
All markets have the Cadbury.
Yes.
Yeah. It is a national chocolate for United Kingdom's people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And foreigners.
And foreigners who love chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. So some of you are familiar. Cadbury is a brand of chocolates, very famous. People really love it. And so, these fans, so if you're a fan of something, it means you like it. You can be a fan of a band, a music, group. You can be a fan of a movie star or, politician or somebody. Anyways, these people are fans of this type of chocolate. And what they're doing is, it's the verb to stockpile. It means to go out and buy a lot, like as much as you can, to stock it, to have it at your house. And the reason why they're doing this is because they're going to block Cadbury in the U.S. So it has to do with competition and trade and this type of thing. But the people are worried that they will no longer be able to buy their chocolate that they love, and so they're going out and they're trying to buy up as much as they can. So that's what it means to stockpile. So whenever people are afraid that something is not going to be available, this is what they do. They stockpile something. So it happens when you think there, no more salt or sugar is going to be available. You go and you buy as much as they let you buy. Sometimes they make a limit on what you can buy. So that's the idea. So we're going to watch a story, and they're going to be talking about it. And the first time, it's just 2 minutes long. Let's just see what we can hear. Okay, so just pay attention, relax, and just after we listen, I'm going to ask you, what did you hear? And you can tell me what I'm really looking for. What are some of the words that you could hear, that you could understand? So you can tell me back. If you want, you can take notes, you can write down, or you can just listen, and we're going to go through it and talk about it. So by the end of the class, you'll be able to understand much, much more. Okay? So let me just do a test and make sure everybody can see and hear the video. You have to have your YouTube app open, and so it'll work. Okay, and hi, Amparo. Welcome. Let me just do a test, and then if somebody can't see or hear, tell me. Okay. Does anybody have any problems seeing or hearing?
The shoppers, blah blah.
Okay,
No.
yeah. we don't know. We're not going to listen yet. I just want to do the check. Okay. All right.
Sorry.
Yes, Laura.
I can see it in my computer, but no like I'm seeing you.
Yeah.
So,
Can you? Oh, you don't see it in the Google Hangouts?
No.
Okay. All right. Let me explain. Do you know?
But it's the first time that let me check it. Okay, it's the first time that I'm.
Yeah, that's okay. Let me just explain. So what you have to do is on your Google Hangout window on the left-hand side, you see a bunch of little pictures, those icons. Do you see one that is the red, like a little red square with?
Yes, YouTube.
Yeah, so click on that.
Okay.
And then that should that asks you something, and you say okay, and then you should be able to see what I'm looking at, which says the Cadbury fans. Oops, darn it, she dropped out. Okay, well, hopefully she'll come back in and it'll work for her. Okay, so let's get started, and we'll just listen first. Just try to understand as much as you can, and then we'll go back and go over it. Okay. Okay, so Lauda, you're back.
Yes.
All right, so just try again, opening your YouTube app.
Yes.
And then when you open it, you should be able
Yes.
to see it. You see it?
Yes, now it's working.
Okay, great. All right, so here we go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, you guys, let's go back to the beginning. What things did you hear? Let me start with Dima. Dima, what did you hear in the video? Some words that you heard.
It's hard to say. I saw a lot of customers in the shop, and they said that they tried to buy a lot of chocolates and proper chocolate means in this case UK chocolates from UK.
Right, exactly.
And then I don't know. I didn't understand a lot of details.
Okay, no problem. Paco, what about you?
Well, I understood that some of the any of the people that appears in the film, something about her friends likes more U.S. Cadbury chocolates than British Cadbury chocolates.
Yes.
Is the only thing I understood very well, and that the informer is from BBC News in Los Angeles.
Okay, you heard that? Yeah, good. BBC News in Los Angeles. Good. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Monica, what about you? What did you hear in that video?
At the beginning, I hear the word worst enemy, but I didn't grab the contest.
The enemy, yeah, right.
Worst enemy, I don't know. Then I understand that they consider the UK version the only proper chocolate, and there are different recipes in the USA.
Yes, right.
And they are banning the chocolate from imported from UK.
Yes.
And what did I hear? That there was a lady, a woman that said that she has a store and she was having trouble to receive this chocolate. And someone says that maybe having someone from UK who could send them the chocolate.
Right.
Or something like that.
Yeah, those are some of the basic things. Good. All right. Lauda, what did you hear in the video?
More or less the same as the other. And even though there are people who drive miles to go to the shop.
Yes.
And there were a man saying that he had been eating these chocolates since he was really very young.
Yes. Yeah, all the way from World War II he was.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Hamid?
Okay. In the beginning, the lady says worst enemies, blah blah. Proper chocolate, everybody said, and a lot of friends. I didn't understand the other part of sentence, and different recipes, local settlement, and there are some brands for the Cadbury chocolates like Flake, and the lady said hallelujah or like that. And the saleswoman said multi-users are in trouble or like that.
Okay.
And British imports.
British imports, yeah.
Yes. And burning in the World War II.
World War II, okay.
Yes, the old man said that. And
Yes.
there is Manchester and globalized working. And the Easter is coming soon. And the speaker is Reggie Morgans or like that from Los Angeles, USA.
Yeah, okay, good. Greg, what about you? What did you hear?
So there's a bunch of comments about different products. I cannot add too much because most of the things that was actually said, it was said by other people. So they mentioned that one of the ladies that described that he has a plan to buy this products. He mentioned that that person he was describing her. She was like with these products. She was, you know, from the kid. She knows this product. So that is one of the things that I had, because one of the things that I had was, you know, different recipes, but the banning products. So nothing really new to the if you compare it to the others.
Okay. Okay, good. Amparo, what did you understand?
Hi. Well, almost the same. Just that is pretty famous in not just in the U.S. or in UK or even in Russia. And there is some varieties of this chocolate. People like to eat, buy them a lot. Yeah, there is a street where they have stores with these kind of products. And people go there.
People go there, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And Adrian, what were you able to understand?
Yeah, I understand some words, more or less as the before comment. Nothing special. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of understood what everybody else understood, so pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go through some of these words. It sounds like people were able to get the main, what we call the gist, and that's always the first part. But for the listening class, I'm trying to help you guys really, really hear the words. And so sometimes it just is a matter of listening to it over again. So we're going to listen to it again little by little. And it seemed to help yesterday. People seem to like it, where I type it out, but you guys are telling me what you hear. Okay, so let's try to do that with this again. So let's do it a little bit at a time. And the way this can work is you can just kind of yell out. You don't have to yell, but just say, turn on your microphone and say what you hear. And also you can just, say it yourself, to yourself. If you don't want to turn on your microphone, you can also write it in the Verbling chat. Screaming might be a little bit too loud for people. Okay, so here we go. We're going to listen a little bit at a time and break it. We call that breaking it down. So let's break it down. Okay. What did you guys hear?
These shoppers.
These openers.
Shoppers wouldn't what?
Wouldn't be hurt if.
These shoppers wouldn't something to their worst
enemies. To their worst enemies.
Worst enemies, right. All right, so I'm going to play it back, and then we're going to try to fill that part in. These shoppers wouldn't feed something to their worst enemies. Okay? Let's see, who has the delay? Amparo, is that you?
Yes, I just heard the music, and then you asking.
Oh.
Why did you say what?
Okay, we'll try it again. Let's see.
This shopper would eat chocolate.
But the shoppers wouldn't feed.
Figure out.
Yeah, figure it out. They wouldn't. So if people want to open it, I'm writing over here. There you go. So some people are already there. These shoppers wouldn't feed Hershey chocolate, maybe chocolates, I'm not sure, to their worst enemies. So Hershey is the name, the brand name. Are you guys familiar with that brand name?
Yes.
That's a brand name in the United States. Yeah. So this is the problem. So these shoppers, people coming into these stores, they wouldn't even give that chocolate to their worst enemies. They hate that chocolate. They prefer the Cadbury chocolate. So it's a funny way to start off the report, basically telling you how much those people, those shoppers, hate the Hershey brand chocolate that's sold in America, the United States. They prefer the British version. Okay, that's the idea here. Okay, let's listen.
Many travel by
far.
To buy
Travel far to buy some proper chocolate.
Many have traveled far to buy some proper chocolates. I think that's what you said. Let's hear it again. Confirm it. All right. Yeah, exactly. Many have traveled far to buy some proper chocolates. All right, to buy some proper chocolates. And like Dima was saying, the proper chocolate means the British chocolates. Those are the ones they really want. Those are the best chocolates. All right, let's see what else she says here.
And by proper, they mean British.
Right, by proper, they mean British. That's exactly what they mean. Okay, not American. All right.
I just love
It's really sad.
Cadbury?
Yeah.
If I don't eat, it makes me sad, or I don't know.
Really sad. Yeah, I just love Cadbury chocolates. So she's British. She has a little British accent. And it just makes me really sad. So she says, and it just makes me really sad.
Who's a no?
A lot of my
A lot of my friends.
Of my friends. Good. I just love Cadbury chocolates, and it just makes me really sad because I know a lot of my friends. Something, something. Okay.
And
As
also
well.
my friends
As well. Who
Also
are not British.
are not British. Yeah.
Also are not British.
Are not British. So she has French. So this store is in the United States, where we are, where the report is. These people are coming in. Some people are British, coming into the store to buy the chocolates. Some people are Americans. So that's why we have different shoppers.
Who also not British.
Who are also not British. Did you hear the word?
And also they love.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, they love Cadbury.
Love Cadbury. Yes. Exactly. Cadbury. So let's try to hear it.
And there's
between.
And there's such a difference.
And there are such different.
There's such a difference between, yeah. Amparo, are you having a delay?
Yes, I just heard the first part of the video and the rest and nothing.
Huh. I don't know why that's happening. Okay, maybe I'll go back a little bit farther so that you hear a little bit more. Maybe that will help. All right, there's such a difference between what?
Cadbury
here and the UK version.
In the UK.
In the UK version.
Version.
Yeah. All right. Good.
You can definitely.
You know, you can definitely
have a difference.
tell the difference.
Good.
Tell.
Yes. So she said, you know, you can definitely tell the difference. So.
Tell the difference.
Do you guys know what that means? You can tell the difference.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a difference, and everybody knows when you eat the chocolate that which one is better. That's the idea there. Okay.
Who has?
Hershey.
Hershey has the right.
Has the right.
To.
The right.
And distribute.
Yeah. Did it say produce and distribute?
I'm not sure. Produce and distribute. I'm sure that she said distribute.
Distribute.
Okay. All right. Let's listen again. Let's see.
To make and distribute.
To make. Has the right to make and distribute what? Cadbury?
Cadbury.
In the, did you say U.S.?
Yes.
Or United States? Okay. Okay,
but
she
they use different different recipes.
Yeah, so she said in the United States, but they use a different recipe. So even though Hershey can distribute, they use a different recipe, and I guess people don't like it. So, okay.
Which many here don't like.
Don't like.
Many here don't like. Yes, many here don't like. Good, that was easy. Okay.
Legal settlement
says that. Anybody here?
Will soon run out.
Yeah, they will soon run out. Okay. Okay.
Cherish dairy milks.
Okay, hold on. So we go back a little bit. Did anybody hear the legal settlement means? Yeah, means that they will what? Soon
run
out. Yeah. So soon run out. What does it mean to run out?
To finish.
To finish, to not have any more. So if you have some chocolate in your store and you run out, that means you have no more chocolates to sell. Okay, their inventory will be finished. Okay. Did you guys understand all those names?
No.
Dairy milk. What did it say? Out of cherished what, Hamid? The legal settlement means shops will soon run out of cherished
dairy milk.
Dairy milk. There's one. Milk. Yeah. Dairy milk. Let's see if we can hear them. I'm not familiar with them, so I have to hear them too. Cherished treats. Yes, treats. Like dairy milk, and then what other ones? Dairy milk.
It's like dairy milk, Maltesers, toffee crisp.
Multi-users.
Maltesers. I don't know.
Maybe we can copy from the pictures. Crunchy.
Yeah. Crunchy. Yeah, crunchy. I don't know what these ones are. Toffee something or other. Let's give it.
like Dairy Milk,
Toffee, crisp, even flake.
Even flake.
You guys have ever heard of these? Does anybody eat these?
Flake?
Yeah, flake. I've never had those. Okay. All right. Hamid's got all the list of the Cadbury products. Okay. Basically, they are going to be banning all the something. And I don't know if we're going to write down all those words.
All the Cadbury stuff?
All the Cadbury stuff.
Yeah, Cadbury stuff. Basically, they're going to be banning all the Cadbury stuff. All right. All right. So again, she says the Maltesers.
Crisps.
Toffee. Why are they doing the toffee crisps? I think.
Crisps because they looks like.
They look too much like, she said.
Too much,
because they look too much like. Do you know which one? Reese's. I think it's peanut butter. Okay. Okay.
It looks
crisp because it looks. I think she said it looks too much like Reese's. That's another Reese's cups. Peanut butter cups is what those are. Reese's peanut butter cups. Hershey says.
Hershey has the right to protect his brand.
Hershey says it has a right to protect its brand. Its brand. A company, so its brand. Yeah.
Right.
The British import.
And the British import cost
can be confusing.
Yeah. It says Hershey says it has a right to protect its brand and that the British imports cause confusion. Confusion means the customers don't know which ones to buy, but obviously that's not true. Buy the ones they like.
Alan Robin from Manchester.
Hey, good. For Alan Roberts from Manchester remembers. Has the right to protect its, I think, brands. Okay, Alan Roberts from Manchester remembers. What does he remember? Let's see. He tells a little story.
Cadbury shops.
Cadbury chocolate. What does rationed mean, you guys? Cadbury chocolate. You guys know what?
From Russia?
Rationed? Yeah. Does anybody know what it means when you have to ration something, like a food, you have to ration it?
Yes, you have to keep it like saying today this, tomorrow, because you are going to you are next to run out, so you have to make like distribute it in different days in order to have for all the time that you need. Is for example, if
exactly, yeah. You have to ration it means you don't have enough, so you can't just eat it every day, right? You have a little amount, and so you have to just, like you said, distribute it certain times. So during World War II, it was just on Fridays that they could have their chocolate, their rationed chocolate. Okay, good. All right, let's.
During the World War II.
World War II. All right, so then he says, what does he say?
My grandmother
got the milk flake.
The milk flake, that's the thing. Yeah, so my mother got the milk flake.
And you know.
You know, yeah, he says you know. And that was which day?
Friday.
Friday, yeah. Good. So you know, that's common for people to throw in the you know. That was a Friday evening treat. That's what he says.
Treat.
You know, and that was a Friday evening treat for them. I can't stop it. Hold on. There. I couldn't stop it. It wouldn't stop. Okay, what did he say about Hitler? Did you understand the thing that he said about Hitler?
Even Hitler
bombing his place.
Yeah, even though Hitler bombed this place to heck. So he said heck instead of hell. So even though Hitler bombed this place to heck, I think he said we still got our chocolate, something like that. Let's see. Okay, all right, so he says bombed up this place to heck, and then he basically said, what did he say about making sense? Something...
They still got this Cadbury.
And now we are going to...
And it doesn't make sense that now they haven't.
Right. Cadbury... So he's saying even though we were in World War II, we still got our Cadbury chocolate on Friday, but it doesn't make sense. So yeah, we're gonna run out of time, so I don't want to spend too much time every exact word. Doesn't make sense because my computer wasn't stopping it, so it doesn't make sense. And then what did the other guy say? He said we are absolutely what? Does anybody remember? Let me see. I don't know why I'm having trouble here. Let's see. Slowing maybe. See if you can hear what the guy with the little dog is saying as soon as I can play it. Don't you know why? Do you guys know the word hoarding? Hoarding?
Yeah.
Listen for that word because that's what he's saying. But hold on. Technical difficulties. Can anybody else play it? Hamid, can you play it?
No, it's the same.
It's the same? Okay, let me see if I go a little farther. Okay, so the guy said that he's hoarding. Basically, did you guys understand? He said if we could buy a pallet. So if we could buy a pallet, we would. Do you guys know what a pallet is?
Yes.
What is it?
Is, for example, the place where you put the brief is made by wood.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, in the supermarket, you can find, for example, with tins of Coke on the floor. No,
Yeah, it's it's made out of wood, and it's how they ship things. So they put a lot. You know, it's like a pallet of Cadbury chocolate would be like thousands of chocolates. So he's saying if we could buy a pallet worth of Cadbury chocolates, we would, okay? And then this lady's coming in, and she's saying that her wife is from England, and these are the chocolates that she loves, and so they're coming in and basically trying to buy up as much because otherwise they're going to, you know, not have them. Let's see if it's going to work. It's not working. All right. If you rely on technology and then it doesn't work, it doesn't. It's not good. All right. So, well, we're going to give it up. All right. So basically, in the end, it's just a bunch of people saying we're going to miss them. We're trying to get as many as we can. And, you know, Easter is coming up. That's what they said in the very end. Easter is coming up, and that is a time when a lot of people eat chocolate. So a lot of these people are going to be missing their Cadbury chocolate. They might have to call. They talked about maybe calling their relatives in England to send them what we call a care package. A care package is when, like, usually if you go like to camp, your mom and dad send you some cookies or candies or something like treats. That's a care package. Okay, well, we still have 10 minutes left, and so we don't need to watch the video anymore. Let's just talk about this idea of the what do you guys think about Cadbury chocolates? Dima, do you think it's a good idea for the American company to ban the British company? What do you think about that? Global economy.
I think it's business.
It's business, yeah.
I didn't understand why they decided to ban these products in the UK, because different brands, Hershey and Cadbury.
Right. Well, they're trying to ban the British chocolates from the United States. So why would they do that? They said they have a right to protect their brands. So so in the United States, the problem is here in the United States, Hershey. I'm going to see if I can get. I don't know if you already did this, Hamid, but there in the company Hershey has a lot of their own chocolates. I'm going to do the screen share to share it with you guys. So Hershey is the name of the company here in the United States that makes chocolates also, and they have their own brands. So if you can see here, for example, these are the names of some of Hershey's chocolate. These are the Reese's that they talked about, Reese's peanut butter cups. They have Kit Kats, the Hershey's chocolate bar. So what the brand is trying to say, the company is saying that even though they have the right, Hershey has the right to distribute the Cadbury chocolates, they basically don't want any competition. They said, oh, people get confused. But the reality is not that they're confused, it's that people are buying the Cadbury instead because it's a different recipe. So recipe means, you know, what goes into the chocolate, how do they make the chocolate, and people like the Cadbury better. So that's what the problem is. So that's why Hershey as a company doesn't want the competition. So this is the most famous one, is the Hershey bar. But they have other ones too. So Hershey Kisses, Hershey's Cookies and Cream. They have some other ones as well. Paco, yeah, Dima, go ahead.
I have a question about Hershey's produce the chocolate, and at the same time they distribute chocolate Cadbury from the UK.
Yes, exactly. That's what it sounded like.
And so they decided to stop distribute chocolate from the UK to sell more their own chocolate.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes. and you can go to some Hershey factories around the United States where you can go and watch them make chocolate, for example. Yeah, and they have their own, so they have their own brand name chocolates, and those are the ones that they want people to buy more of. But I guess the other ones are giving them too much competition. And so even though they have the right to distribute it, maybe they don't make very much money on it. You know, they don't make as much money as they would on their own. What do you think about that, Paco?
I think it depends on the recipe they use.
They should use a better recipe.
They find a better recipe than the British. They could make a good business. If not, I think it's would be better for them to import directly from the UK.
Yeah. See, the Americans, they know these pretty well, but maybe what's happening is the sales of the Cadbury are outperforming. We could say outperforming the other ones. So you have Crackle, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Mr. Goodbar. These are other names, right? But the Cadbury ones are the ones that are becoming so popular in the United States that they're providing too much competition in the free market, so-called free market. Monica, what do you think about this? Do you think the companies should be banning their competition, or let people buy the ones they like?
Well, people should be able to buy what they like. I think that we want a global economy, a global world, but then we tend to protect our own country every time. So
yeah, that's for sure.
Little contrasting.
It is. Yeah, exactly. Have you had the Cadbury chocolate before, Monica?
No,
No,
I never heard about it. But we have Switzerland near here, so we are more familiar with Switzerland chocolate.
Swiss chocolates are famous. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Lauda, you sounded like you're very familiar with the Cadbury chocolates.
Yes, because I've been living in London, and there is popular, and is not expensive as in Spain. The chocolate is, and yes, it's really good. But even if they stop distributing the chocolate, another company can distribute it, no?
I don't know. Yeah, no, because they have the rights. They have the distribution rights. So basically what they're saying is, we have the rights, but we're not going to distribute. And so unless they sold the rights to some other company, another company can't. Yeah, so it's kind of like blocking the competition by buying them out. That's kind of the...
Okay, now I understand.
So, yeah.
The verb is distribute. I have problems with the pronunciation.
Yeah, to distribute.
Distribute. Okay.
Yeah, to distribute. Yeah. So they're right. Okay, Hamid, what do you think about this?
I found interesting information. Firstly, I want to ask to you about that. Do you know importance of 28th October?
Do I know the 28th of October?
Yes.
The 28th or the 31st? I know Halloween.
28th of October.
No, I don't know what the 28th of October is. No.
It's the National Day for American people. So
for chocolate?
Yes, National Chocolate Day.
October 28th. Wow, that's pretty close to Halloween. I wonder how that happened. No, I didn't know about National Chocolate Day. That's a pretty fun day.
Yes, so from my view, what would it happen between these companies? I mean, between the rival companies. UK and USA companies, especially for chocolate companies.
Yeah.
In this, on that day.
Yeah. I don't know. They're not going to be. There's only going to be a monopoly. Do you guys know that word? Monopoly is when one company kind of rules the market. There's only one major company that has their product. So it sounds like Hershey wants to. The verb is to monopolize They want to monopolize the market.
It can be until that time. From this year, all UK companies will be banned in the United States. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, definitely. This is what they call protectionism, like Monica was saying, where countries or companies try to protect their own interests. That's called protectionism, and it doesn't work so well in a global economy. But some people think it's necessary, so I don't know. So some people are very upset about it. As you can see, why the Cadbury import ban sucks so hard, which means like why it's so terrible. Yeah, people really prefer that to other ones. Okay, let's see. Greg, what do you think about it? You're lucky. You're there. You get to buy all the Cadbury you want. Maybe you should start a business sending it to people.
That would be a nice idea. I mean, I remember there's a time that there's a lot of stuff from United States that were very cheap because there was the crisis, and I don't know. What I saw in this video, I saw a couple of products that I'm quite familiar with it, and one what I'm really familiar, but I don't buy too much chocolate, and it's quite weird idea, that the company thinks maybe they will start to think so dramatically that there will be only the distributor for something that they will be forced to import. So maybe they try to convince own clients that their products are not so bad, even if they have the same name. Like in the UK, they use different recipes. Maybe on the long run, that will start to work for them, because it's not the funny situation if you have the factories and you try to make own products and try to make similar products, use the different recipes. But at the same time, your own clients try to force you to import to buy stuff from the UK.
Yeah.
Maybe not just maybe they still want to be more a producer than a distributor. Maybe that's quite scary perspective for them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's a money game, so they're trying to figure out how to maximize their profits. Amparo, what do you think about this chocolate scenario?
Well, I think that it happens in everywhere. You have your own chocolate. For example, here we have our the best cacao. It was our chocolate. It had been just awarded last year, the 2 last years, because like one of the best. But it doesn't mean that we don't distribute another branch. If you are sure about your composition and your product is pretty good, why you are afraid about the competition? So
yes, yeah.
Well, I think that it's a free market, so if people are going to decide what to buy or not, you are sure that you are doing the best with your product, so why you are afraid?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they made some kind of research, and they found out that they weren't making money. I mean, there's a reason why they're banning it. So, yeah, it's very interesting. But interesting in terms of, like Monica said, in the global economy, how do companies work, and do we really have a free market? So it opens up a much bigger discussion, but we've used up our time. So thanks for coming, you guys. And if you want to listen to some more of those like short videos like that, the YouTube channel for the BBC News is a pretty good place to go. Okay? Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.